Hey guys, welcome to Blissful Tantra. I am Sandra Baker, your host with the mostest. This week's question came into me from a couple that I was seeing for some couple coaching. And the question is, why can't my spouse apologize? This is an interesting question because I say there's effective apologies and there's ineffective apologies, and then there's no apologies. When people can't apologize, it's usually because they have a deep-seated belief that they are bad and wrong. And there's two things that's going on actually. The other one is that your partner may not be very receptive of an apology, meaning if she brings it up in the future and go, hey, you know that mistake that you made last year, 2 years ago, that's a problem. That mistake really gets in the way of our marriage or our relationship. What happens there is that person gets shamed and then they say note to self, I can't apologize because they're going to make me bad and wrong. They're going to use this against me in the future. So that could be one reason why people don't apologize. The second one is, I said, they have a deep-seated belief that they are bad and wrong, and they never want to acknowledge that they're ever bad and wrong because they feel it so deep inside them that if they acknowledge it, then it's like announcing to the world how bad and wrong they are. Now, that's someone who really could use some coaching and really could use some help in learning how to acknowledge their patterns, because that kind of a relationship won't last very long. Okay, so let's talk about how to do an effective apology. An effective apology would be, I'm sorry, this is what I did that hurt you. This is what I did that was ineffective behavior or wrong behavior for our relationship. And this is what I'm going to do in the future. And a lot of times when people apologize, for example, an addict may apologize over and over again, and pretty soon you get tired of the apology because you say, well, it doesn't matter whether you apologize or not. It's just going to happen in the future and you're going to do it again. So you need to make sure to explain, this is how I'm going to handle it in the future. When I get upset, when I throw a temper tantrum, when I'm emotionally out of control, I'm going to go for a jog. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go punch a punching bag. Instead of just saying, I'm sorry, I was bad and wrong for doing that. Take it further and say, this is what I can do differently in the future. Now, another ineffective apology is when you say, I'm sorry that you feel that way, or I'm sorry that you think that way. That's not really an apology. That's you being sad that that person's thinking or feeling a certain way. That's not owning your part. Whenever you do a real apology, you've got to own your part. And for people who have the core belief, the deceptive identity I call it, that I'm bad and wrong, they can't do that. They have a really hard time with that. And if you're with someone that has a really hard time acknowledging that core belief that's running the whole relationship, that I'm bad and wrong, if that person does not get help with that belief, that relationship is going to be miserable and suffer. So make sure that if that is you, if you have a difficult time stating that you're bad and wrong, acknowledge that and ask your partner in the future, like, hey, when I apologize, can you let me speak and not pinpoint your finger and say, yeah, you did it this way, or bring it up in the future, because then that's when we stop apologizing. We stop apologizing to our loved ones when we feel like we've been made bad and wrong. Okay, I hope that helps. Use your apologies effectively. Own it 100%. State how you're going to do it differently in the future, and create some cope ahead skills that can help you do it differently in the future. Learn how to do conflict resolution. It is vital in your relationships. And to learn to do that, I have a play shop just for that coming up. That is Blissful Intimacy. We're going to learn how to do effective apologies, conflict resolution, and kiss and make up. We have one coming up, so check the schedule. That class is also going to be online. Go out and create an amazing life. Be the love. Do it passionately and have blissful living. Thanks, guys, for watching.